even though we had zero doubt that our son was autistic, getting the actual diagnosis was a little bit shocking. I want to share why it was shocking and kind of normalize this feeling or whatever people might be feeling when they're going through this process, because it can be a long and difficult process. It took almost a year to actually get the diagnosis, and by the time he did the assessment, we were 100% sure. But getting the actual diagnosis, what happens, at least with our diagnosis, is it gives you a percentile range for where they're at compared to peers. And in various developmental areas, it tells you what the kind of expected developmental age is. It compares it to like that age. So seeing many areas where he was considered less than first percentile for his age. And then also the kind of comparison age being in many areas compared to like less than 1 year old when he was almost 3 at the time of finally doing his autism assessment. It was still hard. Like, we knew he was autistic, but it was hard to see. And, you know, now here we are a couple years in past that time of getting that diagnosis. And what I want to say is, if it's hard to read that and, you know, the numbers are kind of scary or shocking or whatever it might be, it does not define you or your child or what or who your child will become. And it's diagnostic criteria that's used to help with things like therapies and IEPs and all of that. And the thing is, like, he's had various subsequent assessments for therapies and IEPs, and it's always a little bit hard. It doesn't change that it's hard when these numbers come up, but the more, I'm getting used to it more and more, and like, it doesn't define your child. It doesn't define who your child will be. So just know that, it's there for a purpose. It's not to hurt you. It's to give you a starting point so that hopefully they can help bridge the gap and support your child.